Hello students, my name is Mitali Ghosh. I am the Assistant Professor in Geography in SN College, Birbhum, West Bengal. We the student of Geography need to represent the statistical data and information in our study. We represent these data or information in different ways. There are 4 distinct different ways. Number 1 is text information. Number 2 is tabular format. Number 3 is semi-tabular arrangement. And lastly, graphical representation. Today, we are going to learn the graphical representation. Graphical devices are very useful and very effective for quick representation of a limited amount of information. Graphical devices may be divided into 3 broad categories. Number 1 is graphs, number 2 is diagram, and number 3 is maps. A graph is the most conventional representation of information where we need to plot a series of points along the different axes. On the basis of axis, graph may be divided into 4 categories. Number 1 is biaxial graph such as line graph, triaxial graph such as ternary diagram, multi-axial graph such as circular graph. And there is also a special type of graph such as ergograph. We draw biaxial graph on the basis of 2 mutually orthogonal axes, which are x-axis the horizontal line and y-axis the vertical line. Open line graph or polygonal line graph are the examples of biaxial graphs. In case of open line graph, the points are plotted on a rectangular coordinates with reference to the origin at which x-axis and y-axis are intersected at right angle. On the other hand, CLIMOGRAPH is the fine example of polygonal line graph, which is very useful in climatology. CLIMOGRAPH was first conceived by G. Ball in 1910. We can also follow the method after G. Taylor. CLIMOGRAPH is basically a polygonal line graph where we plot 12 points that represent the average mean monthly value of certain climatic elements of 12 months. Here, I have drawn a climograph on the basis of climatic data of Hooghly district in West Bengal. Relative humidity is in percentage is represented in the x-axis and wet bulb temperature in degree Fahrenheit is represented on the y-axis. Suppose the month of January has the relative humidity of 65% and on the other hand wet bulb temperature of month of January is 59 degree Fahrenheit. Here this is the point where these 2 climatic elements are intersected with each other at right angle. In such a manner, we can draw other 11 points that represent other 11 months and we can get a fine climograph after joining the 12 points that represent the 12 months. Griffith-Taylor explained 4 types of climatic conditions on the basis of wet bulb temperature and relative humidity. Scorching type of climatic condition, keen, raw Magi type of climatic conditions. These 4 climatic conditions has the different type of relative humidity as well as the wet bulb temperature. That climograph which is already drawn for the Hooghly district is belong to the Magi type of climatic conditions. We can learn about hydrograph in our next class. Bye bye.